Dear students, we already studied what is Newton's first law of motion, Newton's second law of motion. So today we will learn Newton's third law of motion. See, the statement of Newton's third law of motion is very simple, and it states that to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So the Newton's third law of motion states that to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So based on this law, some experiments are given in your textbook. The first one, let us make a balloon rocket. Pass a long string through a straw and tie the string between two windows of the classroom as shown in the figure. Paste an inflated balloon on the straw. So you have to prepare a balloon rocket. For that you need a balloon, then a straw, a string, then cello tape. So make the arrangement as shown in the figure. First question, deflate the balloon and release it suddenly. What do you observe? So if you open this balloon, what will happen? The air inside this balloon will go out. So as the air goes out, what happens? This balloon starts to move. So the balloon moves upward along the string. So when the air goes in this direction, the balloon moves in the opposite direction. Isn't the motion of the balloon in a direction opposite to the direction of motion of the air? Yes. So the direction of the motion of balloon as well as the direction of the motion of air are opposite to each other. Isn't this due to the force produced by the strong release of air? If this force is taken as action, the force that pushes the balloon along the string can be taken as reaction. So here, which is action and which is reaction? The motion of the air is taken as action, and this air pushes the balloon in this direction, so it is taken as reaction. So the force of the air is taken as action, and that force which pushes the balloon along the string can be taken as reaction. One more activity. Fill a boiling tube with some water and close it gently with a cork as shown in the figure. Suspend it from a stand. Heat the boiling tube slowly. So here we have to take a boiling tube, and in this boiling tube we have to take little water and close this boiling tube with a cork. Then after that heat this boiling tube. So after heating for a long time, what happens? The water inside this boiling tube converts into steam. What do you observe? So after some time, what happens? This cork pushes out, or cork goes out from this boiling tube. So the cork is pushed out. So why this cork moved out from this boiling tube? Yes, it is because when this water boils, what happens? The water converts into steam, and this steam exerts a force on this cork. As a result, this cork moves out from this boiling tube. So it is due to the force exerted on the cork by the steam from the boiling water. If the force exerted by the steam on the cork is taken as action, then what is a reaction? So the force exerted by the steam on the cork is taken as action, then reaction means the backward motion of this boiling tube is taken as reaction. So in this case, the action is the force exerted by the steam on the cork is action, and reaction is the backward motion of the tube. Boiling tube is considered as a reaction. Write down what the action and reaction when you walk on the floor. So when we walk on the floor, action is the force exerted by the foot on the floor is taken as action. So action means when the force exerted by the foot on the floor is taken as action, and the reaction is the force exerted by the floor on the foot is reaction. So these two forces are in opposite direction. So when you walk on a floor, action is the force exerted by the foot on the floor, and reaction is the force exerted by the floor on the foot. Now let us see the action and reaction in the case of rocket launching. So here the action is the gas at high pressure which is pushed out from the chambers of a rocket are action, and reaction is this force propels the rocket in this direction, hence it is reaction. So gas at high pressure is pushed out from the chambers of a rocket is considered as action, and it is a reaction of this force that propels the rocket forward is the reaction. Are action and reaction equal and opposite? Yes. So action and reaction are equal and opposite. So based on this, one activity is given. Two digital weighing balances are connected as shown in the figure. So in the figure, you can see in this figure, two digital balances are connected. So after fixing the end of balance, we strongly apply a force of 50 Newton at the free end of balance A. What do you observe? So after fixing this, we have to apply a force of 50 Newton at this end. So if we apply 50 Newton at the end A, what is the reading on balance B? Yes, the reading on balance B will be how much? 50 Newton. If the applied force is action, then which is the reaction? So if the applied force on A is the action, then the reading on B is the reaction. How much are the action and reaction? So action is 50 Newton, reaction is also 50 Newton. So both are equal. So from this what we can conclude, action and reaction are same and equal. Action and reaction are equal and both of them are in opposite direction. So to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. This is Newton's third law of motion. Okay. Then consider the following situations and complete the table accordingly. First situation, a man jumps from a boat to the shore. So here a man jumps from the boat to the shore. So in this case we have to find out which is action and which is reaction. So here the man exerts a force on the boat, hence the boat moves backward. So this is action. The boy's feet exert force on the boat and this boat moves backward. So it is action. And reaction is the boat exerts force on the feet. So boat exerts a force on the feet and it is reaction. So what is action here? Which is action? Boy's feet exert a force on the boat is action, and boat exerts a force on the feet, it is reaction. The man exerts a force on the boat moves backward, it is action, and reaction is the boat exerts an equal force on the man in opposite direction and the man lands on the shore. So due to this action, the man lands on the shore. A bullet is fired from a gun. So a bullet is fired from a gun. In this case, the action is the bullet moves in the forward direction from the gun. It is action, and the reaction is due to this action, this gun moves in the backward direction, that is reaction. So the bullet moves forward from the gun, it is action, and the reaction is the bullet exerts a force on the gun and the gun moves backward, it is reaction. Next one, a boat is rowed. So here the water is pushed backward by the oars, that is action, and due to this action, the reaction is the boat moves forward. So here the action is water is pushed backwards by the oars, and reaction is the boat moves forward. So what we can conclude, action and reaction are equal in magnitude. Action and reaction are in opposite directions. Action and reaction act on different bodies. So Newton's third law of motion states that every action there is an equal and opposite reaction.